gents, schools, Thames folk, and all identities. Step right up and pay the toll tax for the safety of the finest bridge in all of London. Don't be shy, it's only 10 tickets per person, and I promise, the view is worth every penny. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why should I pay a toll tax when I can just swim across the river? Well, let me tell you, my friend. The river is infested with all sorts of nasties. Rads, mitten lurks, you name it. Want to cross Tower Bridge? That's worst of all. Cannibals. Yes, you heard me right. Cannibals. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to get eaten alive if you don't pay the toll tax. But let's just say that if you don't, you might end up on the menu yourself. And trust me, you don't want that. Not when you could be enjoying a nice juicy Brahmin steak instead. But don't take my word for it. Just look at this bridge. It's secure, safe, a work of art, isn't it? Built to last, with the finest materials and the sturdiest construction. London Bridge ain't falling down in this timeline. And who do you think pays for all that? That's right, you do. So why not do your civic duty and contribute to the maintenance and upkeep of this fine piece of engineering? Safe crossing, rebuilding London. It's a win-win situation if you ask me. One price, 10 tickets.
So, how about it? Care to make the passage? What do you mean? It's just cloves. Now, I'm collecting tolls for the bridge. 10 ticks, please. Ah, so you've heard of them, have you? Yeah, they ain't the nicest of chaps, them. Oh, you know, the usual suspects. Cannibals, psychopaths, hooligans, ferals. The type of people who would eat their own grandmother if they were hungry enough. Nothing too complicated, my friend. Just a simple toll scam. I collect the tickets and the boss takes his cut. Easy as pie. It's actually honest. We do keep it safe, you know. That's not really for me to say. Or for you to know, my friend. Let's just say he's the type who'll suck your spleen out with a straw. So I do as he says. And you'll do as I says, yeah? Now, before me and the lads get jumpy. 10 tickets. Fuck about and find out. Nah, I love me veggies. I literally had some tasty potatoes and other bits and bobs earlier. Lovely jubbly. Nice guess, though. Alright, keep your voice down. Yes, I used to be one of them. But I saw the error of my ways and decided to turn over a new leaf. Promise. Now I'm just a simple con man, trying to make an honest living. You know, inquisitive folk like you tend to be good at getting others out of sticky wickets. So yeah, I'll let you in on it all. Whoa, matey. I'd be keeping that one to yourself. Secret's safe with me. I ain't one to judge. But don't you worry, because I'm not one of those cannibals anymore. I've given up that nasty habit. And now I only eat the finest meats from the finest butchers. I'm quite the refined ex-cannibal. You could say I've gone from eating long pig to eating Brahmin burgers. Full disclosure, it was a dark time in my life, mate. I was young and hungry. I didn't care where my next meal came from. But then I got abandoned on a fucked mission and met a group of regulars. You know, the boring type who didn't eat people. Anywho, they took the time to show me the error of my ways. So I left the beef eaters and started my new life as a con man. Not strictly honest work, but a damn sight more honest than chomping on my mates. And I've never looked back. Sure, I used my past as a way to keep the beefies off this bridge as a form of racket. But it all works out in the end. The traders and settlers don't get eaten, and I make some ticks on the side. My issue is that my old boss is still after more meat. I've been trying to fend him off with more ticks, and it's been working. But I know how bad that craving gets. With his own roots dried up, I bet you soon his belly will be rumbling more than his care for Wonga. I'll tell you what. You get rid of the sick bastard breathing his meaty breath down my neck, as well as his cabal of cunts. And I'll dismiss my mates here and give you this bridge to work with. Only caveat is that you keep me on as a guard, yeah? Then we've both scratched each other's backs. All I ask is if you do it, you bring me back proof. I know what he's like, mate. Cannibals don't tend to eat their own. But imagine if you fuck this up. I'll be on a meat hook in no time. We can also agree to keep each other's past and present habits secret, yeah? In fact, if you kill him, he'll have his fancy safe nearby. This is the code for it. It's just a little something I picked up when I scarpered from their gang. Nothing legal in it, I assure you. Just some high-quality Homo sapien meat from the boss's private stash. He's a bit of a connoisseur, you see. And he pays top ticks for the good stuff. And since I don't do that anymore, it's all yours. Ah, excellent choice, my friend. I knew you had a good head on your shoulders. Here, take this list of the Beefeater's whereabouts. Bring me back their souvenirs, and I'll know all Meaty Hooks is gone for good. How's our little deal going? Don't think 'cause we hashed something out means you can try skip me on the bridge toll. It's still 10 tickets till you're done. Great decision. The best decision you've made since you crawled out your mother's womb. Now go. Enjoy the beautiful views the bridge has to offer. Experience the majesty of its paving. How goes the hunt? You got any souvenirs?
Cool. I must say, this is quite an unusual item to bring me. My lawyer will certainly hear about this. Only messing. Gonna just assume that's a group down, right? Nice one. My, what have we here? A severed finger, you say? Let me take a closer look. Ah, but those fingernails. I can recognize a cannibal's fingernails any day. Nice one. Are you fucking kidding me? Is that his head in a jar? Why is it fucking moving? That's so gruesome. Give it here. I want it on my mantle. Nice one. You've done me a great service. Wrapped this all up tighter than butcher's meat. These will not only free me from my past, but I can fetch a pretty penny on the black market too. Legit, I can sell these body parts back to the flesh eaters. Silly bastards. I owe it all to you. As promised, the workbench here on London Bridge is all yours. And here, the last of the toll money. Thanks. Just remember what I said. With all the recent beefeater removal activity in the area, the hooligans have got a bit spicy. You could use a bit of extra muscle to help keep the peace here. And do better to do it than someone with my skills. Just give it a thought, eh?